It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Byron Buxton is the second out of the opening frame. Eddie Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit down the third baseline. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Mike Aviles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights. or it's going to be a tough game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Adam Lind. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Real shit.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman.
Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The next twin up, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
2 great pitches down in his zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Jorge Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dozier over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Bartolo Colon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here's Matt Joyce now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Matt Joyce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, this is 1 speed. I better not take it.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. Here's the first pitch to him.
Right fielder.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Number 46.
Sliders in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. A ball and no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Montero waits, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Aviles. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike.
Really gotta do something to hit him on this one. I don't get it. One day I can hit, the next day
now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is foul tip right into the glove of Montero. Nice work behind the plate to preserve the strikeout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eddie Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Adam Lind. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Steve Pearce now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dozier ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. The pitcher, Bartolo Colon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Joyce. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the... Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Robles is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. On the ground to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lind moves over, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kendrick's around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Victor Robles digging in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now. Mike Aviles. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Aviles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Lind. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Aviles rounds the corner and is headed home. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. Digging in once again, Bartolo Colon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's Matt Joyce now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Now batter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Howie Kendrick trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now we're starting to get the bats warmed up.
1-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Buxton ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 46. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11. Joe Mauer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He went down on strikes last time up. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Hard on the ground towards short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Trevor May gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Dozier has a play. 1 down. 1 away now for Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover all.
Just cover everything out there.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a photo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lays off there, 1-0. Colon working on a shutout here through 6 1/3. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
4-1. Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your own.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Aviles. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Escobar takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Lind. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Steve Pearce will be next. 3-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The next 3-2. And right into the shift. To his left, Polanco. On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the... Ready once again, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 46.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Swings through the slider there.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Zach Granick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8. Zach Granick.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Alvarez gonna have to hurry. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Fernando Rodney is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Digging in once again, Bartolo Colon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Justin Bohr is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Well hit to right, but foul. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now batting, Howie Kendrick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Joyce. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Here's Brian Dozier now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Final strike for the Twins. Minnesota, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Funniest thing yet, Bartolo Colon was the hardware hit I got. I was gonna put in Eddie Murray next game to get it, or try to, but I don't need to. So way to go, Bartolo Colon. need that. I already got the hat. Go figure. Nice. Yeah. Alright. What's happening? I don't speak it, nor do I read it. Okay. time I've got that Kyle Barklow guy. Man, you gotta give me one diamond, and it must not be a freaking bobblehead. Give me a diamond stadium or something. Shit. Diamond player or diamond stadium. Last 5, huh? Come on. Last pack. I need to open the soda. I hate to call that a bunk 20 packs, but that kind of felt like a bunk 20 packs. But hey, what are you gonna do? They can't all be fucking winners, you know? That's why the packs. God forbid we get one we need, right? Well, there's one done at least. Four hits in one game, huh? It seems a little much for a Bartman's card, but what are you gonna do, right? At least he's got decent contact. So, I'm going to check a few more things here. We got the RBI part of that done. Now we just need to get the runs and the hits. Almost put us over. It's level 34 there. This might do it. Oh, so close. What's up? Just finishing a few missions and I'm gonna play another quick game. Just trying to get these damn things done. I believe it's the grind is what the kids are calling it nowadays. Used to call them all-nighters. Just missed it. I bought a 20-pack bundle and I got shit. And by shit I mean I got shit. It was like the worst 20 packs I've ever had on this game, but like I was saying, I guess they can't all be gold, and so yeah, I don't know. The dude with the awesome name, I asked him what was wrong. He didn't respond. He asked me Chinese. I told him I didn't speak it nor read it. And then he left, so I don't know. He didn't hang around long enough to explain himself. I was too busy to wait around for him to come back and explain himself, so. At first, I thought he was going to get me to try to say his name, thinking I wouldn't notice that, you know, he had a funny name. But I'm craftier than that. Alright, so. Okay, how many more bobbleheads? Oh, I only got 2. Seriously, Jesus. I thought I got more than that in that last batch. Getting closer there. Yeah, I remember. I've seen it a few times. The airplane one, right? I remember hearing that shit. Well, not the airplane gag, but those names long before the airplane gag. Somebody was just smart enough and crafty enough to get that on the news, and then somebody on the news was dumb enough to play right into that. And I don't understand how all those smart people in the production booth, the newsroom, the interns, and maybe somebody did. Maybe an intern was the one that did it, was like in on it. I don't know, but that seems insane to me. I don't know. Who knows? Stranger things have happened, I guess. Not really. I haven't messed with it yet, to be honest with you. I just kind of got this a couple weeks ago, and I've become so ridiculously addicted to this game, to the Diamond Dynasty. I can show you kind of here how ridiculously addicted I've become to Diamond Dynasty. It almost, I don't like even showing that to people, but it's kind of true. I really haven't done shit but Diamond Dynasty since I got this, because last year I spent so much time playing Franchise and Road to the Show, which is fun, and then I started realizing just how much work I was lacking on Diamond Dynasty. So this year I got the game way later than I anticipated, so I just busted into Diamond Dynasty as fast as I could. But I do plan on at some point, once I kind of get a good enough roster built up, I don't know, I don't feel very comfortable with like a 79 or 80 overall team when you go against some of these dudes that spend probably $60 a week on this and get like a 90 overall team. But I will eventually. Just not yet. I have so many. I at least want to. I'd like to get one of these dudes before I do it that I can use on online games. And then I want to do a draft thing. And I bet I could get one of those dudes and use them. But yeah. So many damn things to do. That's good. Probably do better than I do. I get my ass kicked on when I have to play other people. When I used to try to play people in Madden, it used to piss me off because I would miss extra points because there was this weird lag on the meter, and I've come to find that it does it on the same thing. At least it did on last year's game, so I'm really hoping the lag, I understand there's going to be a little, because, you know, it all depends on what both people's internet is, but I'm pretty sure 90% of the time it's my internet, and the other guy is probably like, dude, this internet is horrible. I don't want to play this guy anymore, but it is what it is. We did get a little better internet recently, so hoping that kind of helps out soon. Yeah, I haven't played it in about a week and a half or so. I kind of just, I don't know. I figure the new one's coming out here, in August, in like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that, and I'll probably wait till Black Friday to get it. So I'm going to hit this game pretty hard until Black Friday, and then I'll start mixing them in again. So, I don't know. I don't play a lot of other games, kind of a simpleton. If you ever get a chance to go back on my YouTube channel, you can kind of tell it's pretty much sports games with a little bit of casino mixed in there. I'd like to play Grand Theft Auto, but I worry that there'd be so many copyright infractions at the end of the day because of music on accident and just stupid things here and there that I don't know. But yeah, sports are my thing. I remember what I was going to do real quick. Damn it, first I need to go look here. No, go back. Slow your roll here. What I need to start doing is just concentrating on one team. That would be my team, because that's my team. Yeah, you're my type of dude then. Nice. Top 100, huh? Yeah, I didn't do very good whenever I tried to do Madden events. I did a few games that I did all right in, and then eventually I got Mike Vick and Barry Sanders Ultimate Legend, and that helped a little bit. But there were some people I'd go up against that would just have like everybody, and I could tell just after like 2 series that it wasn't going to go well for me. So I would just try my best, and usually by halftime I would just give up to not waste any more of their time, and I just concede the game. But I'd usually always at least try to get to halftime and at least see how it was going. So, and I need to start working on these conquests too, because some of these cards they have mixed in here are pretty freaking good, I think. Can't remember which ones I was looking at the other night that I was like, holy snap. Maybe it wasn't Conquest, or was it? Oh yeah, it was, because that Oral Hershiser was a good card. That's a good Yachty card, and that's a killer Kemp card. Plus all that shit you get for it. It's badass. Right? Yeah, I was kind of, yeah. I was trying to kind of look into budget-wise, but then I also realized that because I've bought a few 20-pack bundles, I've kind of got a pretty decent, like, I don't know how to, that would be a better way to do this. I'm starting to slowly stop trade in so many, because there were so many freaking programs where you had to trade in, you know, this many dudes from this team or blah, 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 blah. And I got so ahead of myself that instead of doing it the right way, I kind of like started in the middle, I think. And I shouldn't have. But I felt like starting in the middle because we were in the middle of the season when I got the game. Because I've literally had this for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a little longer, less, give or take. So I don't know. I want to get this game right away next year so I can just start at the beginning like everybody else that gets it from the get-go, and it kind of makes more sense. But like some of these teams, I have enough to at least throw out a roster. So if I wanted to get their stats. But yeah, I was looking at some teams that were like, you know, going through them the other night and saying, okay, this would be a good team budget-wise if I needed to spend this much money to kind of get what I needed. Plus then you're getting close to having those 15 whatever to get their other mission done. One thing I wish they would do is kind of ease up on the missions a little bit. Like, I get they're supposed to be difficult, don't get me wrong, but some of them almost seem more difficult than they should be for what they are. And I don't know. I don't know. I've played a lot of video games, and I feel like by now I got a good enough grip on shit, and sometimes I love the value of cards though this year. I like that they lowered their, like, I love their overall the players' value is awesome, because like last year, you know, Gary Sanchez and guys like trying to think of somebody else, they weren't 82s, they were higher, you know, they were 87, 88, 89. Not that they didn't deserve that, but then when it came down to the card's value itself, when you wanted to sell it or trade it off for something, wasn't worth as much. This year, shit, silver cards are worth enough to really help out. So that's the nice thing. They did make that more player friendly, I think. The Royals, you know, it's funny, that's my second favorite team. They're tied with the Cubs, because I can't really have a necessarily second favorite team in the American League with the Yankees, but it's like Yankees are 1, Cubs are 2A, and Royals are 2B. I live in a house with 4 people. 1 is my wife and 2 are my kids. I have my youngest son is a Yankees fan along with me, and I didn't force him to be. That's just what he became. My oldest son is a Cubs fan, and he didn't pick the Cubs before they won the after they won the World Series. He had picked them before then, so I don't really give him crap for that. He was that's the team he went with. I started telling him a little bit about some of the kids they had playing for him, and he started to like them and follow them, and before you knew it, he got to enjoy a World Series at a very young age. You know what's even funnier about Alex Gordon? We're just covering all the 6 degrees of myself here. He's from the same state I am. We were both born and raised in the same place. About an hour away from one another, actually. I would read about him and hear about him on the news just about every day, and it wasn't often that they covered high school Legion summer baseball on the news, put it that way. But they did when Alex Gordon was here. And a couple other dudes, but he made it pretty much about every other night. Nebraska. He's from Lincoln, Nebraska. And I'm from a little town an hour away from there. He went to college there in the university right there in Lincoln. That was when our college baseball team was probably at its greatest. There was another dude that's on this game that has a diamond card. We can go here, I can show you all kinds of Nebraska fun stuff here. Where are you at? I believe he's in 85. Oh no, he's even better. He's even better. Look at this. This cat right here. Now, he's not born and raised in Nebraska, but he went to school at the University of Nebraska. And he played for both our football and our baseball team. He was a kick-ass player on our baseball team, and he was also a really good punter. And I believe he may have done some kicking, but not usually he was a punter. Now, Darren Erstad is our baseball coach at the University of Nebraska. And the other day, I was screwing around just out of curiosity, and I noticed something about some really good baseball players that have played baseball. This dude, he was born in Nebraska in Omaha. He didn't live here for very long, but he was born here. And like I said, then on the next page, there's another dude that has a Nebraska connection. Everybody thinks we're this teeny tiny state that doesn't do anything. Shit. Grover Alexander is from Nebraska. Where was the other dude? There was one more dude that was pretty damn good that's from Nebraska that used to play. He had a legend card on here that I got the other night. I was stoked as soon as I got it. As soon as I got it, I was like, hey, I know that dude. This dude right here. Nebraska. So yeah, I think. Man, I really need to get up here better. I'm sick of these two cards. I keep seeing the same cards up here every time. I need to get to level 50 so I open up some new stuff. Let's see. I kind of feel like changing up my team. Not a lot, but just a little here. I'm going to bring in Gary for a game because I have one mission with my catchers I really got to get. Nice. I need to get that damn mission where you get 5 hits with a catcher. And that's when I got 4 with Gary last night. And then I hit a line drive to center field, and their center fielder made a pretty nice play to get it. And I ended up going 4 for 5, and I was pretty pissed. So we're going to try it again. We're going to give her another shot here. First base, I'm going to leave in Steve Pierce because I need to get a few more things done with his. And in a good game, if I'm lucky, I can get 3 extra base hits with him. Let's see. We're going to leave in Howie, though, because he had a good game. And I'm not quite ready to mess around with Ricky Weeks yet. I'm going to leave in Pedro because he needs home runs and RBIs. Aviles is almost done. I think I'm going to bring in a different outfield group though here. Hell yeah. Go Big Red. This is what we're going to do. We're going to leave in Victor. We're going to leave in Matt Joyce. By the way, I want this card in real life. I wish you could pick one card per year in real life on this game that you could get that wasn't like one of the old ass cards that's, like just not even available. I would pick that card. Because that is cool as shit. I own an actual baseball card where it says Mike Stanton instead of Giancarlo Stanton. So it's kind of crazy. Instead of Adam Lynn, I really should probably work on this mission, but I can't remember what I'm at on Milky, but I know what I could do, actually. I know what I'm going to do. Haha, I'm glad I thought of this. I still need to get this damn mission done. So I'm going to do this. Bear with me, because I'm going to change this in just a second. Because I'm pretty certain that Steve Pearce can play the outfield. Yes, he can. Okay. So we got him leading off, and he's pretty good at getting on base. He's batting .435 in 15 games, so I like his chances. And then I'm going to bring Pedro there because he needs home runs and RBIs. So I'm hoping these two dudes get on base, he hits an RBI, and if he can't, well, Steve Pearce can. Because I believe I have to write all this shit down because there's so many. Steve Pearce needs RBIs too. So then Howie Kendrick's going to come up. He needs hits, runs, RBIs, and a stolen base. So I'm hoping he can just get on base, and then Joyce or Frank Thomas can knock him in. We're going to move them two around, though. And if they can't, Gary will come and knock Howie in. Yeah. Do it like that. And I don't know if you're still on here, if anybody's watching, but I had a dude ask me why I have my pitcher batting 5th, and that's because that's my brainchild that I'm sure I'm not the first one in the world by any means to do it, but no one ever told me to do it, and I'd never seen it done. It's just an idea that I actually had, that I have two lineups in a way when you think about it. I have two 1 through 4s because I have that ability. So I made a 1 through 4, and then my pitcher will come in, and then I get another 1 through 4. And it's amazing how often, like, these guys will get on base, and this dude will knock him in with a double or something, and then they'll walk this dude to get to my pitcher. And that's crazy, because then even if there's one out, all I gotta do is bunt him over with my pitcher, move him into second, and scoring range with 2 outs. And then I got 1 through 4 coming back up again. And there's been a couple games where I've batted through the lineup. I just did it in the last game. There was in one inning where I went, Howie Kendrick let it off, and it went all the way back to Howie Kendrick again. So it works. I think it does. And if I was a real coach, I would be willing to actually give it a shot if I had a lineup that I felt fit it right. It would have to work to my lineup and my hitter's abilities. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But I could also see moving your pitcher to like 7th and bringing up a really good 1 through 5. And then if you have another guy who's a decent leadoff guy, having him bat almost an 8 and 9 just in case. But I don't know. Enough of that shit. Let's play. Who do I want to play? I kind of want to play somebody a little harder this time that I haven't played before. And I have a few games left. Is it time to play the Red Sox, maybe? Or the Indians? Let's play the Indians tonight. I haven't played the Indians yet. I don't think. Let me go check the Reds. No, I've not played the Indians. And I gotta get one more RBI with Tony Perez, who should be on my bench. Yep, okay. In the case something crazy happens, I have him there. And this dude just likes to hit home runs. In 9 games, he's had 23 at-bats. He's had 9 hits. 6 of those hits have been home runs, so he comes in if shit gets desperate. Where to play them? I kind of feel like playing them somewhere that's a hitter's ballpark. Should we just randomize it? Hold on one sec. I don't want to play there, I just played there. I'm trying to think of a place I haven't played before. Haven't played here yet. Okay. At least it's not like one of their fucking diamond pitchers tonight, so that's the good news. We got Jamie Garcia. He needs 7 innings, 7 Ks, and the win.
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, number 20.
Now the pitch.
Michael Brantley.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip.
Not in time. He's in there at second. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Joyce. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
I don't know if you get there.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hold on, first we gotta see what's this guy's fastball. Ooh, 96. That's good. Let's be ready.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. One away. So striding in, Mike Aviles.
Let's be patient. Let's be good.
Ready, here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Taken in strike 2.
I wouldn't recommend it all game, but you gotta start the game out like that sometimes.
Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Big ballpark out there.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Popped him up.
Oh, man.
Gomes moving to his left. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jaime Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kipnis calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
All right,
here's Howie Kendrick. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now for Cleveland, Lonnie Chisenhall, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Up with it is Aviles. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 to Brantley. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Matt Joyce, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. Line hard to center field. Naquin is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Now batting, Frank Thomas. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Ready for another chance? Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ground ball left side. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. As we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Needs 2 more strikeouts, but ultimately
here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I'm not going to be like, oh, I need to strike out these two guys. Get him out.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and 1 strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it's being used.
Pierce is there.
Yeah, that could have been real bad.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Sometimes you need a little luck. I got some there. That's what you take out when you're coming out to that highway over there on the other side of Kauffman Stadium.
Riding in once again, Mike Aviles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And Aviles is aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. Here's Steve Pierce now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Jaime Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the runner back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Aviles. Runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall is in pursuit, and that ends the inning.
Get these bats going. I feel like I'm making good contacts.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Hit back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Come on, dude.
So stepping in, Yan Gomes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, but the runner's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Set and a pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
I threw it again to the same spot.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading up to the plate.
Right,
Second baseman, Howie.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Encarnacion on the move. He's got it one away. Here's Matt Joyce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in, Gary Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Danny Salazar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I got him going against this game. I got my number. I've never faced him before.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
You're playing computer or human. Anytime you strike out a goddamn diamond, that's good.
Standing in, Frank Thomas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. Victor Robles digging in now. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
So late on that fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Ramirez with a bare-handed effort. Safe. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Come on, Mike.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Oh, was I really? Because I was out front of it.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And the runner's breaking for third. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bounce it to the left side. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits to this point. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Count is 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that break.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
Alright, we need to probably start thinking about
Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1-1 and 2 in the 6th, huh? Three seems to be only three that leave it alone besides man. I don't know that dude's that honestly really. For now, Craig Breslow according to be in the bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Striding in once again.
I don't understand.
Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Digging in to try it again, Yan Gomes. He'll start us off in the 8th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Craig Breslow been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Up with it is Aviles. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fouled away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
1-0 the count. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. George Contos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance. Frank Thomas 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
Good golly.
And gone. An absolute bomb. Victor Robles digging in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Aviles. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Runners off for second. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Ready once again, Pedro Alvarez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Robles, base runner at first with 1 out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit. Digging in once again, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And a beautiful swing that time. It's 0-1. This is line to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Greg Breslow.
So here now is the pitcher, Craig Breslow. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll get back in standing. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as this. Here's Michael Brantley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sliders in for a strike. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jaime Garcia. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Here now is our final line.
2 innings pitched.
First for your victorious home team. 1 run, 8 hits,
Got their bat.
no errors,
They get the win.
left 7 and under.
Well, that was a crazy game, but go figure against Cleveland, huh? Thought I was forgetting something. Damn it, so close. Oh, shit, went too far. feel like I'm forgetting a mission or something. I know there's something. Just for the life of me, cannot remember what the hell it was. you suppose. Move Toto out. Not Bartolo. Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, I'm gonna call her a night, so take it easy.